So real quick, I want to talk about cleaning your 12 gauge after you shoot it in muzzleloading fashion, or even if you're shooting regular powder through it and shot shells, the same thing applies. For me, in a base camp scenario, I prefer to find one of these old multi-section shotgun rods that are made out of wood that come apart in 3 sections, but they already have the adapter threads in them for these larger shotgun brushes. The new modern stuff that you buy now has a really thin rod and a brass adapter that's adapted to fit this thread size, which is larger than the normal stuff, and I don't like that. So if I can find these older rods, that's what I'm going to use. And generally what I'll do, to be honest with you, is I will take this stuff called Deep Creep Seafoam. And this is the stuff I use in my guns. And all I do is spray it down the barrel, rotate the barrel around, spray it all the way around the inside of the barrel, and I'll let it sit for 10 or 15 minutes, draining out the bottom onto, the floor, the wood, outside, the ground, something. Then I'll take that rod and I'll start with this wire brush. And this is a 3-pack that is made by Hops. You can buy this thing at Walmart. You can buy it on Amazon. It's pretty cheap. It's about $7 for all 3 of the pieces. The only thing that won't give you is an eye to pull a rag through, okay? And I've got 2 different size eyes that I found over the course of time in antique malls with these rods. Those are the most difficult thing to find, is an eye that size. The ones I've got are made out of aluminum, but you don't really need that right off the bat. So I'll take this aluminum or steel brush first. I believe it's aluminum. I'll take the aluminum brush first and I'll screw it on. And I'll run that dude through. After that, Seafoam sits, and I'll run that thing through and back. And I'll run that thing through there a few times right at the breech. And go back and forth a few times down the barrel and pull it out. Then I'll remove that one and I'll go with the copper wire brush. I'll put the copper wire brush on and I'll do the same thing. Scrub it up and down a few times inside, all the way through and back out, and pull it out. And you can see a lot of grime inside that barrel from that black powder. The last thing I'll do is I'll take that bore swab, and generally what I'll do is I'll spray some more Seafoam right on that bore swab. And I'll run that dude in there. Same thing, back and forth that bad boy, all the way through and back out. And then I'll take a look down the barrel, and if that thing's clean and shiny, I'm calling it good, all right? Then I'll just take a rag, an oily rag, and I'll wipe the outside of the gun down really good. I might drop a few drops of oil in the action, but I just wipe everything down with this oily rag, and that thing is ready for the next hunt for sure. I assume you can probably see that. That's my look down that barrel of that tracker after all that hunting, after all that shooting today, all that messing around, just a quick cleaning of the barrel with that Seafoam and stuff. Things like new money again.